In the bantamweight division at UFC 287, you got Raul Rosas Jr., the 18-year-old, 7-0, taking on Christian Rodriguez, who comes in at 8-1, and not a bad fighter in his own right. Now let's get right to it, because Rosas Jr. is 2 inches taller at 5'9", but he's given up about 5 inches in reach, and that's going to be normal in a lot of his fights. He's a switch stance fighter. Rodriguez stands right-handed. So far, after just a few fights, Rosas Jr. only lands about 1.3 significant strikes per minute, compared to about 3.3 per minute from Rodriguez. But that's because he lands takedowns, landing over 1 takedown per round. And usually once he gets a takedown, his opponent's not getting up. Rodriguez not much to speak for in that department. And one of the biggest stats here is the takedown defense for Rodriguez, just 56%. So, he's going to struggle to stop the takedowns from Rosas, who hasn't even had to defend a takedown himself up until this point. Now, he's coming over, he's won 7 in a row because that's his record, right? But in his last fight, he beat Jay Perrin in his UFC debut. It took about 2 minutes and 44 seconds for him to get the submission. He held Jay Perrin to just 4 significant strikes. He had 2 takedowns, 2 submission attempts. He finally got the victory about midway through the round. Prior to that, at Dana White's Contender Series, he won that fight by unanimous decision, beating Mando Gutierrez. He had 3 takedowns and limited him to 12 significant strikes. So these takedowns allow him to limit his opponent to almost no significant strikes throughout the fight. So when you look at an opponent's significant strikes per minute and you say, hey, this guy's going to outstrike Rosas. No, because Rosas is going to take him down. He's going to control him, and he's either going to get the submission or he's going to dominate in control time and get the win by decision. So that's just the way it goes. And Rosas Jr. is going to continue rolling here because Christian Rodriguez takedown defense is around 50%. So that's not very good. So Rosas Jr. should dominate here and move to 8-0 here in the bantamweight division, in my opinion, at UFC 287.